Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Football Analytics. Today I'm going to be giving out tips for Tuesday night. We've got the English lower divisions, so take that with a grain of salt coming from me. I don't really follow the Championship and League 1, League 2, all that stuff, but there's some amazing stats to look into, so that's what we're going to do. Also, I dropped the Champions League video for today's game, so check that out. But before all of this, as usual, let's check what we had for Monday's night's games. Everything went through, so congrats if you took any of the bets. We had Sporting over 1, and the reason we took the bet is because Sporting had 3 draws in a row, and they finally did their job, got a massive victory, their first place. Gyökeres 2 goals, baller. Then we had Turkey, Başakşehir over 1. That was a refund. I expected honestly a bit more from them because they scored in the 9th minute. But they did their job. Teams don't have to score 2-0. They won the game. Then Göztepe over 1. Yeah, that went through. Unfortunately for me, I was waiting for the game for the first half to end 0-0 so I can take it live because the odds were becoming good. But they scored on 45 plus 5, then 2-0, and then they managed to draw that game somehow. So yeah, that went through also. The over 1, I think the odds were around 150. Okay, then I told you not to take Nottingham because it's a cup game, and this is what happens in cup games. You don't have to win in 90 minutes. You can just qualify later on, but good that Nottingham went through. Let's see what else did we have. Yeah, that's the one I managed to catch live. That's the beauty of betting live. I got odds closer to 2, and Juve, the odds before the game were 130. Juve managed to score actually in the first half, then they canceled the goal, then Verona scored a goal. They canceled it, and I was like, why? Because if Verona was going to be scoring, Juve would score for sure. I did get a little concerned because we've seen it with Juve plenty of times, just like with Atalanta. When the games go 0-0, they don't have to win it. But they always had Verona's number. And now Juve, look at this. They're back in the Scudetto race, 6 points away from Inter. I don't think they're going to do much. But this weekend coming up, it's going to be really interesting because they play Atalanta. So if they beat them, then we can talk about it. But for now, I don't consider Juventus as one of the favorites. They still play like shit. So, okay, so what else did we have? Yeah, we had one more game that got canceled. I didn't give any predictions on that one, but it just smelled funny to me. I mean, maybe this is the game that wouldn't have gone through, so you should be thankful because everything went through yesterday. That's about it. Good day at the office. Now let's make another one. Let's go to the favorites. Okay, so Cardiff against Burnley. So if you've been following this channel long enough, well, already for like 10 days, look at this stat. Forget about the Preston game. I wish I caught this one, but this was a cup game. Don't bet on cup games, but look what's happening in the Championship. It's already about 9-10 games. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games that Burnley hasn't conceded. So, I mean, listen, I'm not going to be taking this game again, but they eventually have to score no matter against who. Cardiff is, yeah, battling to stay next year in the Championship, but man, look, there's not much to say. Cardiff odds 280 for over 1. Will Burnley concede? Look at this. This is insane. They only conceded 9 goals. 9 games without conceding, guys. See for yourself, but you get odds 280 for over 1, and over 0.5, just a goal from Burnley is at 160. Sorry, a goal from Cardiff is at 165. I won't take this game. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling, but probably that's when Cardiff is going to score. Okay, then let's look into Huddersfield against Wrexham. Let's check the standings. Yeah, both teams are fighting to get into the Championship next year. But this is the stat that I really like. Look at this. Huddersfield hasn't won in 5 games in a row, and they haven't scored at home in 5 games in a row. And before that, they had a really good streak. Look at this, all the dubs. And now 5 games in a row without scoring. Wrexham won 4 in a row away. Man, let's check the odds for Huddersfield. It's at over 1 at 155. I'm going to be taking Huddersfield live. As usual, I'm going to wait for the odds to rise up closer to 2. And I'm going to put my money on it. So what do you guys think of this bet? Especially the ones that follow English lower divisions, let me know. Okay, then Bolton, Birmingham. What do we have here? So Birmingham is by far like the best team. Yeah, it's not even close, and they have that streak. Look, also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 games that they haven't conceded in a row. And look at Bolton. This is a huge game for them. Like Birmingham have nothing to play for. They already won the league. Whatever. Well, Bolton has everything to play for. They're 2 points out of the promotion zone, and they're playing pretty well at home. Look at that, 3 victories in a row, and they're scoring. You know, over 4 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals again. So guys, let's check the odds here. It's also over 2. It's exactly at 218 right now. Over 1 means if they score 1 exactly, you get a refund, and if they score 2, you win the bet. You will only lose the bet if they don't score. Bolton 218 over 1. I'm still not sure about this game. I feel more comfortable with going with Huddersfield. Then we have Rotherham against Leyton. What do I like here? And that's the 3 consecutive losses from Leyton. And look at their goal difference. It's really solid at 16. 50 goals scored, 34 conceded. Yeah, they're still up there. Just like Bolton, they're trying to get into the promotion zone. Let's see. Yeah, Rotherham, this what worries me. 3 losses in a row. I think Rotherham also had a stat. Hold on. Let's check Rotherham. 1 second. There was something going on. No, they won 2-3. Maybe nothing. Maybe it's for another game. But yeah. Rotherham at home, I guess it was the 3 losses in a row. So that would be good for us. If Rotherham scores, Leyton would need to score. Also here they have 2 losses in a row and 3 in general. So yeah, I guess the 3 losses in a row make me want to go for Leyton. And the odds are also not bad for this game. It's 180 over 1 for Leyton, over 1 goals. Okay, then we have Morecambe against the AFC Wimbledon. Morecambe, 3 losses in a row. They haven't scored also, which actually bonds well for us because we're not going to be taking Morecambe this game. I hope they will score this game, so AFC Wimbledon will score because they're a much better team in the promotion zone. And look at Morecambe battling for the relegation. I know these type of leagues, you can't really predict anybody can win a certain game, but yeah, also AFC Wimbledon, only 1 goal in the last 3 games. And let's check for AFC Wimbledon. The odds here are pretty low at 145, but I just feel more comfortable going with the better team. As I said, I'm talking out of my ass here for those English games, just looking at some stats. But in these games, I like Huddersfield the most. I would try going also for Leyton here. Huddersfield over 1, or if you're going to be betting live, take live. Also here over 1 for Leyton. And AFC Wimbledon over 1. And then it gets trickier because Birmingham and Burnley are so freaking good, but they have the better stats. Burnley hasn't conceded in 9 games, guys, and Birmingham hasn't conceded in 5 games. So what's your call? From all these games, what do you feel more comfortable with going? Let me know in the comments, please. This will be it. All eyes on the Champions League, by the way. Check that previous video out. This is just like the bonus games and some pretty good odds also if you're going to be going, especially with Cardiff and Bolton. All over 2. Let's see guys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Support this channel, guys. Thumbs up on the video, appreciate it from y'all. And I'm gonna be seeing you in the next one, which is probably gonna be the Champions League round of 16, the Wednesday night games. Some really good games there. I'll drop it today probably. So yeah, adios.